Hello everyone. What an absolutely beautiful spring day. And in spite of our circumstances, this is the day that the Lord has made. So let's just go ahead and make up our minds to rejoice and be glad in it. I am coming to you today from the church parking lot. And the reason I'm coming to you from the church parking lot is I've got some really exciting news to tell you about Easter Sunday. This, in fact, will be the location of a drive-in service for Easter. Yes, a drive-in church service for Easter. Now, let me just say, I have read some official documentation from the governor's office, and it gives us the right to do this and be in complete alignment still with what has been mandated. We will be abiding by the other guidelines such as social distancing, and therefore we will not be physically interacting. We will be maintaining our 6-foot bubble during this time, and so that does mean you will be sitting in your vehicle for the actual service. Now, obviously, in doing this, there's some logistics that go into play, and so let me mention a few of those things, and we'll communicate some more throughout the week as well. Unlike a regular church service where you just kind of pull up on the hill and find your parking spot, we will have parking attendants positioned at each of the entrances, as well as a number of other parking attendants directing you where to park. We're going to need your cooperation. We're also going to need your patience with all of this. Obviously, this is a very different thing than we've ever done, and we're just going to make the best of the circumstances. But if you'll cooperate and be patient with us, it'll definitely help all of it go a whole lot smoother. We will not have the building open, and so one of the things that's important about that is you will need to try to plan using the restroom before you come. I know many of you have small children, and that could potentially be a challenge, but we feel that it's going to be best to not have the building accessible during this time. So hopefully you can kind of plan it to be able to last for the service. I will tell you, it is the goal that we will have somewhat of a condensed service, so we will not necessarily be as long as we would in a typical church service. So hopefully that'll help you out. Another thing is we're going to start at 10:30. Service time will start at 10:30. And a couple of reasons for that is it'll give us a little more time with the logistics, getting everything set up and in place, and give you a little more time that morning in getting prepared and getting here. If for whatever reasons you're uncomfortable coming and participating, that is no problem at all, and we actually will still be streaming the service. So if you feel better just staying at home and logging on that way, you'll be able to do that. But for those of you that would like to come and be a part, it's going to be an exciting day. I know there's going to be some things about it that won't be perfect. There'll be some challenges, I'm sure. I'll tell you right now, one of those things may be the sound. You may not be able to hear the best, and if you choose, you might be able just to log on your device and kind of listen and watch in your car, and that may help. But nevertheless, it will definitely be a memorable Easter. And so I'm encouraging you to come and be a part. We won't be shaking hands and hugging necks, but we can be waving to each other at least from 6-8 feet apart, and that gives us a chance to at least see each other a little bit. And so again, I will be communicating a little bit more as the week goes along with some of the details, but we just wanted to go ahead and make you aware of that so that maybe you could start planning for that now. Obviously, in something like this, the weather is always a factor to be considered, and so we'll be monitoring that. And if it seems that weather might be an issue, we'll make a call on that probably no later than Saturday afternoon. So, what an exciting time. Challenging but exciting time. And I look forward to hopefully getting to see some of you in person on Sunday.